Please welcome Academy Award and Golden Globe winning actor, the incredible Mary Steenburgen.
Thank you. It's a funny thing to be asked to introduce someone you're married to. So many temptations. On the one hand, I know Ted Danson, as all of you do, as the charismatic actor whose career has spanned more than 4 decades, as the man who can make us laugh 1 minute and break our hearts with something so earnest the next. But I also know the man who has made me coffee every single morning for 31 years. Yeah. The man who tries so hard to suppress me, but is unable to do so. And so he does end up making up silly and deeply creative songs with me about our dog. He's also the Ted who went to Stanford but asked me how to spell every single word on spelling bee. Yeah, he has a lot, but one thing he does not have is a fish stick. The truth is, Ted is someone who still is so grateful and excited to go to work after all these years. Whether he's pouring drinks behind a bar in Boston, solving cases in a retirement home, or trying to become a better person in the afterlife, Ted has given us unforgettable characters who feel like family. Kelsey Grammer once described Ted as easy as the sunrise. And that is just perfect. Ted is easy. He is fun. And most of all, he loves people and their stories. He really is the guy who knows your name and is always glad you came. Now, yeah. Now, also shout out to that brilliant lyricist because that was a great song. Now, as his wife, I could tell you about the adventures we've shared, the family we've built, one beautiful one of whom is with us tonight, our daughter, Kate, and her amazing husband, Ajay. Thank you for coming, 2 of them. Or the countless ways he's made my own life more magical. But tonight is about the extraordinary talent Ted has shared with all of us and his massive footprint on television around the world. Here is just a glimpse of his work. It is my great joy to induct my husband, my favorite actor, and my favorite human being, Ted Danson, into the Television Academy Hall of Fame.
She went for the joke, the fish. Thank you.
You're welcome,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you all. This is an amazing honor, and to be in the room with so many incredibly talented people, powerful, interesting, life-changing people. I really appreciate this. Pardon me. This may be a little problematic for me. I have a little trouble with acknowledgement. My mother, during the height of Cheers, was asked what she thought of her son's success, and she said, well, of course, I'm happy for him, but I've always believed in the nobility of quiet failure. Seriously. So wish me luck. I grew up in the 50s in Arizona, just outside of Flagstaff. My father was a an archaeologist and a director of a museum and a research center. My friends were Hopi and Navajo kids and several ranchers, sons and daughters. None of us had TVs. Our entertainment was riding horses in that-a-way or that-a-way as far as we wanted. It was amazing. But whenever my parents would take us to visit my cousins in Pasadena who did have a TV, I was in heaven. I would wake up early in the morning so I could read the TV Guide magazine cover to cover. And I mean, I would study it for hours. I'd pick up a pencil and I'd write in the margins what I would want to watch that day. Cut to several years later, I'm at Stanford. I came upon a TV out on the street in front of the dorm. Probably, left, someone didn't want it, but it still worked. So I took it up to my room, and it was my first TV. I plugged it in, turned it on, literally just in time to see Dick Van Dyke trip over the ottoman. It was magic. I was hooked. Later that year, I stumbled into an audition for a Bertolt Brecht play, Man ist Mann, and I got the smallest part you could get and still be in the play. But the light bulb had turned on. I was an actor, and it made all of my life made sense all of a sudden. After college, I moved to New York, typical early days as an actor, training, auditioning, making the rounds. And then I read 2 books by David Niven, Bring on the Empty Horses and The Moon is a Balloon, about his adventures in the early days of Hollywood. I was enchanted. Shortly after, I moved to LA, and soon after that, I was cast as Sam Malone in Cheers, which was a huge hit. And the reason why I am standing up here today. I can't help but think, what would young Ted Danson have thought if he knew someday he would be standing here being inducted into the Television Hall of Fame by his Academy Award-winning wife, Mary Steenburgen. What a marvelous and magical world we all live in. I have so many people to thank for all of this. Keith Addis and Carrie Selleck, I'm so glad you're here tonight. Keith Addis, I know what you do for me. I love you so much. We've been partners for over 30 years. You managed my career. We are on the board of directors of Oceana together. You raise money for so many amazing things. I love you. I know I get to show up and go, oh, look at this. I want like a bridegroom. How did this happen? I know how it happened, so thank you. Mike Abrams, you have funneled so many really great projects my way. I so appreciate you, and I'm so glad you're here. Anything happens to Keith, you're me. Richard Weitz, you are so respected in this community. You're that one phone call that changes the balance of everything. I so respect you. But what I really respect is how you lead your life. You have raised so much money for so many different projects. You and your daughter during COVID were outrageous what you did. And I'm proud to be one of your clients. Thank you. Yeah, hey, Jacob Fenton, you're always one of my biggest fans. You always write me immediately. Phil, I'm so glad you're here. Kate and Ajay, Segal, I know you were mentioned before, but I'm so grateful you're here, and you should see their son, our grandson. Woof. Almost 2. Annette Wolf. Where did Annette Wolf go? This is... oh, she was. Okay, Annette Wolf. Thank you. I'm so pleased. Yeah. Annette Wolf, Mary and I are so grateful and lucky to be represented by you for so many years. For me, it was over 30 years. I scared you once really a lot, but you got over it and we got through it. And I so appreciate you. You are the most gracious, elegant, wise guide in this community for us. Thank you for everything you've done. So appreciate you. All the amazing writers that I've worked with over the years. Les and Glenn Charles. And whoops. Sorry. I didn't put Jimmy Burrows' names up there with Les and Glenn because, you know, I'm talking about writers, but he was like my dad in show business. He, you know, guided me, taught me what was funny. When he wasn't around, the few times he wouldn't direct, he wasn't there, someone else was directing, I literally did not know how to play Sam Malone because it was all about making Jimmy laugh. So anyway, Jimmy's up there with amazing writers. Dave Hackle, great friend of mine, Dave Hackle. Jonathan Ames, one of the strangest, most wonderful writers in the business. And most recently, the amazing Mike Shore. And that's just to name a few, yeah. All the studio gates that I've driven through, all the hair and makeup trailers, and the crews that I've been privileged to work with. Thank you all. All the stream, Ted, wow, I got a crush on you just from what you said to me, like you pointed out and I melted. It was amazing. But all of the streamers and the TV networks and all the studio heads, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm about to acknowledge my daughter again, but we can go past that because we did it twice. But thank you both for being here. Yeah, I'm so grateful. Mary, I get to go through life with someone who loves acting and loves Hollywood as much as I do, besides all the other wonderful stuff. Thank you all in this room. Thank you so much for everything you're all doing to make sure that Hollywood stays healthy and vital, and, you know, it's magic. We should never let it slide. Anyway, thank you.